What's up, guys? Welcome back to Fallout 4. That's probably fine. Yeah, I've never seen one of these up close. Yeah, let's go. You guys are what you're doing.
Going up.
There it is. I thought that was so problematic. Jeez. That weighs a lot. For how low it is. Oh wait, I was reading that wrong. But never mind, that does not weigh 1 grams. I thought that said 8 pounds, it sells for 2. Why do we have Kellogg in here? Why did I do this? Why'd you just follow me?
Access.
Whoa. I don't think that's supposed to happen. Is there a mod enabled? I need a mod enabled. That's probably fine. Let's turn the turrets off. Let's open the door. Oh wait, now I remember why it's like that. So I put my thing. I put this to red and blue. And I asked the Brotherhood to seal.
People of the Commonwealth.
Yeah, I remember why it's like
Do not interfere. Our intentions are peaceful. We are the Brotherhood of Steel.
that. Yeah, your intentions are peaceful and you're the Brotherhood of Seal. Cool. I got big shit. Actually, we're not gonna do that. Instead, we're probably just gonna do some moves. Yeah, let's do that. We're only level 13. When we get to level 30, we can go to Nuka World. That will be so great. So we're doing a whole full playthrough. Even though I said after the full playthrough, we're even doing like all the DLCs and stuff. I'm still not sure if we're actually gonna do that thing with mods though. I was thinking that'd be like really cool because I love this game with mods, but I might just keep that to myself. There's a whole bunch of stuff to do without mods and DLCs. And this game also has 4 endings. Alright, now what should we be doing? Search for more information. What the hell? Why do I gotta do that? That's just such a useless task. Yeah, it's not really a useless task. There's a point to it, but like, I don't care. Wish I would have done this in the last episode. Sorry, I forgot to set this video's timer. For Fallout fans, we're gonna do 30 minutes. Because this game's a long game. Fast travel here, really, forever. But it's good to have XP. Like, just by like killing those turrets, I leveled up. That's because I was close to leveling up. But just one quest I might just level up to.
Going down.
This is a really big quest. Yeah, so I did, I don't know if I said this, but I did red and blue for the channel's colors.
Command center.
Where did his head go? Alright, here we are. Access logs is what I forgot to. Access the local log by Kellogg. Notice the boy shot, successfully delivered back to the Institute. Payment received. New orders to track down murder rate, gather reinforcements, secure, cleared out, and secured for aid. Move out soon. I never read that. And, I didn't really have a reason to read that now. That provides no information for me. I don't see how it was useful that I did that. What's in here? Let's see. What can I drop? Drop that. Don't want to drop that. I can drop this. But you know, get out of the elevator. I don't like seeing this guy. I don't want to do it one more time.
Going up.
There, now I'm in the elevator. Sorry guys, I think I have like a cold or something. Either that or I have allergies. That's probably why. Okay, now we're going back to Nick. Yep. Did we buy home plate? I'm pretty sure we did, right? Yeah. That was a waste of so much money. It's like 500.
Hey, see that big blimp? What's the Brotherhood of Steel? Why are they here? Hey, see that big blimp?
You'll find out soon.
What's the Brotherhood of Steel?
You'll find out. Actually, I'm not sure if the Diamond City security will find out.
Come on, Nikki. I'm just asking for your opinion. Would be a great quote.
He's my client, Piper. Why don't you learn not to snoop on a man's private affairs?
Well, well, speak of the devil.
You're back. And not with your son. What happened?
This is not what's supposed to happen.
You were right, Nick. Kellogg did have my son. But that wasn't all. He was working with the Institute. He gave them Sean.
The Institute? Oh, boy.
I'm sorry, friend. Truly. That makes things considerably more complicated.
He ain't kidding. Heck, Nick's a synth, and even he doesn't know how to get in.
No synth does. Security protocols strip those memories out.
This is weird.
I need to find a way.
I've been investigating these creeps for over a year now. The Commonwealth's boogeyman. Feared and hated by everyone.
True enough.
Sometimes they snatch people in the middle of the night, and sometimes they leave old synths behind to remind us that they're out there. But to this day, there's one thing nobody really knows.
Where the Institute actually is. Or how to get in.
Exactly. But there's one person who has to know, right? The guy who just handed them Sean.
Kellogg. Huh.
Whatever you're thinking, it doesn't matter. He's dead.
Yeah. Figures the Institute's only man on the outside wouldn't be the type to be taken alive.
So, a murderer and a kidnapper gets his brains blown out by an avenging parent. Huh. Be a great ending if we didn't still have the biggest mystery in the Commonwealth to solve.
He wasn't.
Gets his
No.
brains blown out.
Okay.
Huh. His brains. You know, we may not need the man at all.
I think I was saying.
You're
was
talking
that
crazy
something
here,
about
Nick.
being dead.
Got a fault in the old subroutines?
Look, there's a place in Good Neighbor called the Memory Den.
This is why we got good neighbors.
Relive
about
the
the
past
family.
moments in your mind as clear as the day they happened. If anyone could get a dead brain to sing,
Yeah, we found
it
a
would
good
be
neighbor.
Dr.
Yeah.
Amari, the mind behind the memories.
I hope you're right, Nick.
Let's see. I guess we're gonna need a piece of Kellogg's brain. Enough gray matter to bring to Amari and find out if this is going to work.
Jesus, Nick. Gross. Seriously?
I know it's grisly, but what choice do we have? We got no leads, nothing.
That's also why he took
That
his
old Merc's
brain.
brain just might have all the secrets we need to know.
I'm gonna need a really sharp ice cream scoop.
I'm sure you'll manage.
Whether we're riding this crazy brain train or not, we can't all go running across the Commonwealth, so who's coming with you?
I have to go to the memory den either way if I'm going to introduce you to Amari. But if you want to head there together, just say so.
I already have someone with me. I'll meet you there, Nick.
All right. See you at the den. Don't worry. We're gonna get your boy back.
Yep.
Just a few more steps.
Well, you two are out. I'm gonna do some more research.
I'm being honest,
I'll
it's a
be-
lot more with you.
And
Yeah, I'm not giving you a story pipe. No, I completely forgot I got the Chinese stealth armor. I completely forgot I actually went and got this. I'm surprised I did. I don't remember going to go get it. And am I on, like, drugs or something? What is that? Oh, cook shop shell meat. And grilled Rastak. Should probably sell some of this stuff soon.
Mr. Valentine, I thought you had forgotten about
That's
May
all.
have walked out of the den, Irma, but I never walked out on you.
Nice find.
Tamari's
Oh,
state.
don't worry. I wasn't looking.
Nice. Stop opening the damn door. We're stealing stuff.
Anything I can lug for you?
Shut up, Nick. I'm stealing stuff.
Yo!
What's yours is mine. Right, darling?
Can you carry some of this stuff? No. Let's sell this in a bit. Ah. I forgot. Can't just let him look at me steal crap. Let's steal stuff on the way out.
Well, well.
Or just not
Mr.
steal anything. The only
Valentine.
reason I was stealing stuff is because I thought I saw a new gold quantum. And I guess I didn't.
Dr. Amari?
Yes, I take it this isn't a social call.
No.
This one's all yours, Nick.
We need a memory dig, Amari, but it's not
Just
going to be
bet it,
easy.
Nick.
The perp, Kellogg, is already cold on the floor.
Are you two mad? Putting aside the fact that you're asking me to defile a corpse, you don't realize that the memory simulators require
Hell yeah.
But
intact, living brains to function.
I mean, technically, the corpse was defiled already.
This dead brain had inside knowledge of the Institute, Amari. The biggest scientific secret of the Commonwealth. You need this, and so do we.
Fine. I'll take a look. But no guarantee. Do you have it with you?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein? Igor, fetch me the brain. No?
No, I will not.
Screw
Now,
you.
do you have it?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein? Igor, fetch me the brain. No?
No, I will not.
Screw
now,
you.
do you have it?
Could you say that like Dr. Frankenstein? Igor, fetch me the brain. No?
No, I will not. Now, do you have it?
Screw you. Fine.
Here's what I could find.
What's the hippocampus? And this thing attached to it? A neural interface?
Those circuits look awfully familiar.
Do they?
I'm not surprised. From
Pretty
what
sure
I've
you
seen,
wouldn't remember.
all Institute technology has a similar architecture.
Do you think he remembers being inside the institute? I know he doesn't remember how to get in and out, but does he remember how to get? No, wait, what? It's like inside?
Go on, Doctor.
Mr. Valentine is an older generation synth. But Institute technology being what it is, a brain implant could fit him. But that's an incredible risk to take. We're talking about wiring something to his brain.
Don't worry about me, Amari. I'm well past the warranty date anyway.
He doesn't have a brain. He's a robot.
We should try plugging you into a toaster next. Mmm, fresh toast.
It's nice to know that even when I'm about to have a foreign object shoved into my noggin, you find new horrible ways to laugh at my expense.
Whenever you're ready, Mr. Valentine, just sit
Just
down.
wants some
If I
goddamn
start
toast. You don't
cackling
have to
like
be a
an old
dick about
grizzled
it.
mercenary, pull me out, okay?
Just say no. Don't have to be a
Let's
dude.
see here.
Don't have to be an asshole.
I need you to keep talking to me, Mr. Valentine. Any slight change in your cognitive functions could be dire. Are you feeling any different?
There's a lot of flashes. Static. I can't make sense of any of it, Doc.
That's what I was afraid of. The
What do you have? I can't see any of this.
mnemonic impressions are encoded. It appears
you
the
have?
Institute has one last failsafe.
Never mind.
There's a lock on the memories in the implant.
Tell me you have a way past this, Doc.
Let me think. The encryption is too strong for a single mind.
Uh-huh.
But what if we use two? We load both you and Mr. Valentine into the memory loungers. Run your cognitive functions in parallel. He'll act as a host, while your consciousness drives through whatever memories we can find.
That's the first time I've understood that.
All right, let's get started.
Just sit down over there and keep your fingers crossed.
This makes sense now.
See you on the other side.
I actually understand how this makes sense. I never understood this before.
Initiating brainwave migration between the transplant and the host. Mnemonic activity coming from the transplant. It's degenerated, but it's there. We're going to load you into the strongest memories we can find. They might not be stable. Just hold on.
Uh-huh. I'm confused. If the screen's that small, how does this work?
Can you hear me? Ah, good. The simulation appears to be working, although the memories are quite fragmentary. I'll try to step you through the intact memories and hope we find one that gives us some
No
clue to
mods,
the
you can actually
Institute's
do a thing
location.
where you can like jump off this. Just sets you back, like to the beginning.
There.
You can't run in this.
This
I've
is the
I've
earliest
listened to
intact
this
memory
like
I
10
can
times. We're gonna be doing everything we can, all the war crap. Just for you guys.
Turn down the goddamn radio. I'm trying to sleep.
Oh yeah, Where Kellogg is.
Remember, you are
Such a dummy
experiencing
back
these
then.
memories as Kellogg.
What did I know
This may
about how the
prove
world worked?
disorienting at first.
I think now she wanted me to kill him. I should have. Instead, I ended up running away. I told myself I wanted to find somewhere out from under the thumb of the NCR and all their rules. But really,
California?
I was running from the guilt of not protecting her from Dad. Yeah, it doesn't matter now, though.
Yeah.
Mom knew how it was. She wasn't soft, but she loved me in her way. And she protected me from Dad. That cost her more than a few beatings. I never knew what happened to her after I left. I didn't want to know. Not then. Dad was either drunk or not around. I guess he must have run with one of the raider gangs, but I never really knew what he did. Don't know why Mom was with him. Maybe at some point in his life he wasn't a complete asshole.
Maybe.
People always hoping for something better. They usually end up with something worse.
What a joke. This doesn't seem to be what we're looking for.
That's all we need now.
There appears to be another intact memory close to you in temporal sequence. There. Try that one.
San Francisco.
I
Oh,
thought
it's
San
in
Francisco
California.
was my chance to start fresh. I was the hot shit, the gunslinger from the hub, rolling into town with the world at my feet. Everybody knew I was the one who'd shot Valdez. And I could write my own ticket to any outfit in town. It all worked out pretty damn well. For a while.
It's gonna be fine. You'll see.
But we don't know anybody here. And now, with the baby?
Come on, Sarah, you gotta give it a chance.
Yeah.
I finally got steady work with a good app. I was the worst thing
you're
that ever
dense,
happened
yeah.
to her. If she'd never met me, she'd have stayed in the hub, maybe hooked up with someone who didn't kill people for a living. Probably been happier than she was with me. Almost certainly lived longer. Nothing like that in the NCR these days.
No, I'm not saying this was a mistake.
I thought San Francisco was my chance
now.
to start. The thing about happiness is you only know you had it when it's gone. I mean, you may think to yourself that you're happy, but you don't really believe it. Focus on the petty bullshit or next job or whatever. It's only looking back, by comparison with what comes after, that you really understand that's what happiness felt like.
I'm just...
Whatever made me think that a guy like me should have a daughter? No, I never deserved her. Not for 1 second.
Are you sure these guys know what they're doing? They seem kind of green.
I know. But that's where I come in. Just
Right back.
Let's keep looking. I'll connect you to the next intact memory.
How did you think this was gonna end, Kellogg? You thought you could just fuck with us, and we wouldn't fuck with you?
It's probably has something to do with the guy.
Just so
that
you
City
know,
killed.
they died like dogs.
Assuming
And
he killed
you
his family.
weren't there to help them.
Yeah, that's about something else he killed.
I found another
Guy
memory
looks
to
like
try.
an idiot.
I'll connect you.
There's nothing there.
mind if we sit down?
There's always someone who wanted someone else dead. Sometimes just roughed up, but dead was usually what they wanted. Sometimes they thought they could cheat me. That was usually only when I first arrived somewhere. Didn't matter to me. They just took it as part of the job. Little extra thrown in for free. I always got paid in the end. One way or another. Suit yourself. There was always a job for someone like me. There's always someone who wanted someone else dead.
That's two different things.
Sometimes just roughed up, but there was always a job for someone like me. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east. Getting as far away from San Francisco as I could, maybe. I don't remember much from that time. It all kind of blends together. There was almost always a bar, though. That's universal. I didn't care where I was going. Ended up mostly wandering east.
Already did that.
Getting as far away
Well,
from
we
San
seem to be getting
Francisco as I
closer.
could,
Try
maybe.
this next one.
Mr. Kellogg, I'm glad you decided to meet with me.
You heard all sorts of rumors about the Institute. But I figured they were just a convenient boogeyman for anything bad that ever happened. They were real, all right. They didn't know anything about operating on the surface. Relied on their synths for everything.
Getting warmer.
They
One
had the
of these has got
resources
to
I
tell us
needed.
something.
And I had the
running out
expertise
of
they
paint.
needed. Turned into a permanent
Oh, there's one
arrangement.
that looks mostly interesting.
Suited me just fine.
Connecting now.
Manual override.
It's fine. It's fine.
Cryogenic stasis.
Fine.
Suspended.
I never knew why we didn't just refreeze the rest of them. But we had our orders. I guess the old man didn't want so many loose ends. Too bad he left alive the one person he shouldn't have.
Vault computers are still
Talking about
working.
me.
That's good. Checking through the logs. Hopefully it's all
Just find him.
Pod C6.
I'm glad I didn't have to kill the kid. I'm not saying I haven't done it, but I never like to. And yeah, I guess it did remind me of her.
Just a second, guys. I'll be right back. Alright, guys. I'm back.
Yeah, I'm a cold-hearted bastard for sure, but still human. Better this way, though. Better than taking her kid and leaving her alive.
Down the hall near the end.
Even then, I knew it was a mistake leaving him alive. I understood that kind of revenge. No one better. But I was cocky enough to assume I could handle some soft, pre-war vault dweller, even if he somehow got thawed out. At least I know those Institute bastards will soon get what's coming to them, too. If he could take me out, they won't be able to hide from him for long.
I found another intact memory. Whenever you're ready.
And here we are. Spoiler,
Is
this is the
that
last
your
one.
son? This appears to be a very recent memory. So, good news, I think.
This whole setup in Diamond City was part of some elaborate plan of the old man's. Seems obvious now that we were bait for our friend from the vault. Timing couldn't have been an accident. It's not how the old man works. I wonder if he outsmarted me in the end. Another loose end tied up. It wasn't my idea to settle down with the kid in the middle of Diamond City. I thought it was a terrible idea, actually. But it was one of the old man's pet projects, so here we were. Me and the kid. Like a happy little family. I ended up kind of liking it. A reminder of what my life might have been if things had turned out differently. But there's no going back. I knew it was just temporary. It'd be back to normal business before too long.
Kellogg.
It's okay. One of these days you're gonna get your head blown off just barging in here like that.
Minimizing my exposure to civilians is a priority.
Forget I said anything. So what's the big crisis this time?
New orders for you. One of our scientists has left the Institute.
Left? As in?
He's gone rogue. Name's Dr. Brian Virgil. We know he's hiding somewhere in the glowing sea. Here's his file.
Wow. Some heads are gonna roll for this. Capture and return, or just elimination?
Elimination. He was working on a highly classified program.
No kidding. One of the top bioscience boys? Damn. So, I guess you're taking the kid back with you.
Affirmative. Your only mission is to locate and eliminate Virgil.
If anything like this had ever happened before, I'd never heard of it. Maybe a sign that the old man was losing his grip. Finding someone in the glowing sea wasn't going to be any picnic. I never expected an Institute egghead to give me so much
Well, my question is,
trouble.
why did he start going east? Because, remember, right? If I'm
Yes.
thinking,
Stand next
it's
to
like
me and
directly
hold still.
directly east of, whatever it's called, Diamond City. You know, I started planning to go south.
But the cry
X688.
Bye, Mr. Kellogg. I hope I see you again soon.
This video's timed. I already know that this video is over. It's only a few seconds.
Teleportation. Now it all makes sense. Nobody's found the entrance to the Institute because there is no entrance. Let me pull you out of there as soon as you're ready.
Let's go. I just realized I'm pretty nervous. There was a way all around. But you'd have to play the game first.
Slow movements, okay? I don't know what kind of side effects the procedure might have had.
Actually, no.
No one's ever done this before. How do you feel?
Okay.
I'm okay, Doctor. Thank you.
That's good. But I want you to keep monitoring it. We have to be sure there's no in there.
We got what we needed. The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out.
Yes, their greatest secret has finally been revealed. But that only leads to more questions. How does it work? Where do we go next?
That scientist Kellogg was supposed to track down.
About what happened.
Virgil. We need to find him.
You're right. A rogue Institute scientist could answer all kinds of questions. Where did the memory say he was? The glowing sea?
No,
That doesn't make sense. No one goes there. Not even if they were desperate.
If we need to find Virgil, then I'm going after him.
If you're going to go, be prepared. You'll need some way to combat the radiation there. It's called the glowing sea for a reason.
I'll find a way to get through the rads. Don't worry.
I should have
Good
done
luck.
sarcastic. Oh no, oh no. Alright, I don't know what that thing in the top left corner is. You kind of see it's kind of like cursor there. I don't know how to get rid of that. Anyways, I'll be fine. We'll be fine. I'm gonna sell this and then we're gonna end the video. What? Oh, it's back to working. It's a good thing there's drugs in here. Who the hell that will work. At least we'll get some combat for this episode. Let's just see where I'm gonna restart. Alright, I'll just go through all this again off camera. I'll see you all in the next one. See ya.